Hello, my lovelies. Hello, Vault.
What are you doing?
Not much. What are you up to?
Sitting here shooting the shit with you.
Ha 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 ha. Chilling and chatting and chatting and chatting.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Hello, everyone in chat. Sean and Truth and Hound Dog, and I seen Dim Lady, and who else did I see over there? John, Deer Slayer. I seen Dim Lady, and
Uh, you stop talking?
I had nothing but feedback.
I know. That was me by accident. I was cutting it on so I could see the chat.
Uh, Fault and Barry and Rad Love and Razor Wolf and Lee. Hi, hi, hi. This is me testing out StreamYard. So that's what this is. We're just chilling and chatting and hanging out and seeing what y'all are up to. Vault, what have you been up to today?
Trying to trace down. I never did get back up with that guy with the thermal. So I have been tracing down a thermal all day, and I got to go get one tomorrow.
Oh,
So that's what I've been doing all day.
okie dokie, Smokey.
I don't know if that guy decided he wanted more for it or what, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why I hate dealing with friends of friends of friends. But it's gonna cost me about $200 more than what I originally thought. So we're gonna wind up with like a $750 one. That's
Yeah.
you just didn't know that's gonna be my Christmas present. So I spent $350 on myself.
Well, congratulations. Merry Christmas.
Well, I done told everybody I'm gonna get one, so I'm going to get one.
Hold on.
Mm.
That's Lollipop. Okie dokie. It wouldn't be a live stream with you if something didn't go wrong.
Yep.
That was Lollipop hollering for her daddy.
Yep.
Wig says, clap if you believe in fairies. I was waiting for some smart ass comment you had to say.
I did.
I figured you'd say, I'm clapping my balls or some shit.
Not yet, hopefully.
Yes, Truth, I got it working thanks to you.
I
Because I told Vault, I was like, Truth got it to work, I'll get it to work.
They wouldn't let me do it whenever I tried before I got to the 1,000 subscribers and stuff.
Check this out.
Well, you remember, huh?
I changed it to my email. I like playing around back here. This is kind of fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit to go on back there, and you don't even have the one I have.
I got the free one. I'm cheap.
Oh, so you don't have the countdowns and stuff like that?
Yes, I do. I could have done the countdown. I just chose not to.
Okay. Well, you still got the watermarks, and see, I can change the watermark out with mine up there with the logo.
Yeah. Hey, Mark. How are you?
What's going on, Mark?
Mark is Super 6'3", if you didn't know.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to go get a thermal tomorrow. Like I said, it took all day. I was going to get one from Amazon, but
I've had 100 people ask me, "Are you going live tonight?"
No, I'm not going live tonight.
I didn't think so.
I got some other stuff I'm having to do and running around. And I'm going to go live sometime tomorrow.
Yeah.
May even go live as I'm going to go get the thermal.
Did you see those videos your cousin put up?
I haven't got to see. Hold on. He sent me one.
He said he did too. Dude. One of them has like this creepy old house place or mound thing on it.
Well, hold on. Let me go look at. Ah, shit. What the hell? Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
Vault.
Hold on. I'm trying to download. Why is it not downloading? No, I don't want to play. I want to download. Well, son of a bitch. Hold on a second. Let me figure out how to download this. Oh, he's got it on his YouTube. I thought he sent it to me.
He put both of them up. Well, he sent them to us first.
Okay.
But then he put them on his YouTube.
Well, hold on just a second. I got the ability to do this. I got to go open up another screen.
Okay, folks. This is
all right. Shut up. I don't want to hear myself. I'm taking over her live stream, yeah.
Figures.
Yep. All right.
Vault.
That's your name.
Yep, that's my name. Share screen. One. No, that's not it. Cancel. Chrome tab. That's what I want to do. There it is. There. Can you see that?
I can see it.
All right. Click down there. Do you see the different tabs where you can make us bigger, larger, and stuff like that? Yeah. There y'all go. All right. Let me come. I got to go back and click and play it. All right. Here we go.
It's 5:01 in the afternoon. I decided to walk in here later in the evening. Posted a daytime video earlier. Now I'm coming in here.
What the hell was that?
What was that? I'm gonna come in here and do a night video. Well, it's not night. Let me easing on back here. I ain't gonna go very far. I'm gonna go about as far as I did today just to show what it looks like in the evening at night.
What was that?
Let me try to find a way.
Do you hear a in that?
Right here. Where I need to be, but I can't just walk through there. Trying to ease right around it again.
Y'all, this is my cousin. I see a bunch of broke up stuff and piled up stuff. I gotta go find out where this is.
Thank you, Rad. Took me forever to figure it out.
Heck up that way. The shop is about 100 yards. You can see I had a big fire going where I was burning up a bunch of old garbage.
Oh, that's behind his shop.
That's why I'm hanging around a little late this evening, because I had that fire going, so I decided to walk out here.
That's behind that new shop he just got.
Oh.
Right at dark.
Why is it freezing?
Right here by the top of his hill. Damn butterfly scared me.
Ah.
I ain't going no further.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his ass. Terrifying butterflies.
Hey, Connor.
Fight for a little bit and just
Hey,
zoom
Connor.
around and let you look. Shit. A gunshot.
You better
Taking us back up toward the highway right there. Then you come back in. It's 150 acres right here of timber. Big trees too. You can tell by me standing inside how big it is. Everyone's that same.
He's gonna wind up running into a tree, turn around, running out of there here in a minute, y'all. I know him, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I just heard another gunshot.
It's blurry when you zoom in real close.
That may be something up there at your shop that I'm here, but I know I heard a gunshot just a minute
No,
ago.
it's a gunshot. He says it in the video.
Alright, let me walk around a little bit more, then I'm gonna get out of here.
That's
Looks like
his
my
dog.
dog just shot and go to barking.
His dog's name is Dog, y'all. He got really
I'll
original with
figure
that.
out the best way for me to go.
They look like bent over trees right there.
You hear what I found on this place, y'all? Damn, Bob, we gotta check this out. This is remnants of an old house spot. Look at here. There's blocks. Brick. This is old. Oh,
I hear
old
Bob
Indian.
pulling in.
Indian. I don't know, man. Look. Man, that's good. Wish I had somebody here with me.
I told y'all he don't like going in the woods, but this is the one that was with me that
It's blurry when you
when we had my Bigfoot encounter.
goes on up. Watch me look for a little snake. Look. See it on up there? Man, it's all through here. Bricks, walls. Definitely, we gotta come back and check this out, Bob. Look, I see something on around here to the side. There's what I was.
I told y'all, even my whole family calls me Bob.
Chills all over my body. Oh, shoot. Man, it's right here. I got chills all the way down to my toenails.
I'm gonna get him over here to do a live show with me. No, I'm gonna get him out there whip. I'm going to drag him, but I'm gonna get him out whip. But I'm gonna get him over here to do a live show.
You know he's gonna be wigging out.
Yeah,
You know he don't play around with stuff like that.
That way.
I'm gonna trick him.
I lost track of there it is. I see it. Figure out.
Then y'all, it's getting darker, and he's getting more nervous.
Here where this old house spot was. I'm on the backside of it now. If you look, there's a hill right there.
Hey, Melissa.
And my nerves are rattled right now.
I told you.
I'm out here with no damn orange vest on. Motherfuckers think I'm a deer.
Sean said, "Tell him you're making a steak and invite him over."
Here's the spot I'm coming.
I'm gonna get him to go out in the woods with me. Y'all talking about a hilarious ass fucking show?
Y'all, I'm trying to ease out.
I told you he wasn't gonna stay long.
Mm-mm. Excuse me.
I'm gonna stop this just in case he walks, because he don't know not to show his tags and stuff like that. Because I thought I heard Bob pulling up. I think it was at Kenworth. that I
Yeah.
heard.
Did you hear where he says I'm out? Is that that may not be the one? It may be the other one, but there's one of them where he says I'm out here with all these gunshots and I don't have a spot of orange on me.
That's
They're
it.
going-
He just said that.
Yeah, okay. I was coughing.
That's behind that new shop they just got.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah,
He's like, even that butterfly scared me. My word. Yeah, Vaught, you and him are gonna have to get together and do an outing.
I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be hilarious.
Absolutely.
Because every little noise he'll be done jumping. Especially if the darker it gets, the more nervous he gets.
Hey, Robert.
Robert, what's going on, man?
I'm telling you though, that would be something to watch right there. Is the two of y'all. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna be
That would
laughing
be
the whole damn time.
that would be absolutely hilarious.
The whole time it's gonna be like, will you stand still? What is that? I don't know. Stand still. We're gonna find out. I'm telling y'all.
Between a butterfly scaring him and me saying your name through the camera scaring you, like the two of y'all together, that would be epic.
Me because I just heard that damn jabbering down there below me, and
there he is now. We just played your video, JJ.
Hey, Jeremy, when you going out with me?
Oh, thank you, Don. We're glad you're here.
Well, we're trying to build Lakaya subscribers up, so sorry.
No, let's be honest. Vault didn't want to go live, and I did, so
I got too much crap I'm doing.
I asked him would he please be my first person on my first StreamYard stream, and he said sure.
Of course I will.
Thank you.
But like I said, that's the only reason I'm not going live, y'all, tonight is I got so much crap going on.
He said I got scared out there in the dark by myself. He said y'all got to go look at that old house spot he saw today.
I tell you what, I'll get it with you tomorrow and I'll come out there and we'll check it out. How's your daddy doing?
Sean says green screen next, Lakaya.
Yep, I'm already working on it.
He said, yeah, come by tomorrow and y'all will look at it.
If that little computer she's got doesn't do it, Sean, I'm going to have to up her computer. I don't know. I think it will. That's the only reason I don't have my green screen up.
I think I'm going to borrow your recorder tonight and sit back here in the bedroom and see what I can record in audio.
Okay.
Because, you know, we keep hearing this little kid, so I'm just wondering if I can't pick it up.
And for the ones that don't know, I put everybody keeps wanting me to put that camera now higher up on me. And the only way I can do that is with a chest harness. So I put a chest rig and stuff like that in the store. Hold on. In the store.
In your Amazon?
Yeah, hold on. I can grab it.
Vault, can I ask you a question?
I guess so. You're going to ask anyway.
Have you visited my Amazon store and maybe bought me a Christmas present out of it?
I just bought you a whole bunch of books out of there.
Okay, so you're the one that bought them out of my wish list.
Yes.
I thought so. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. That makes me happy. That means now I get to go refill my wish list.
Oh, shit.
Because you know I got a birthday coming up.
Yeah, you got a hatch day coming up.
I sure do. The big 4-0. That's special.
Y'all want to go look? Like I said, there's is Quenisha in here?
I haven't seen her.
She asked me about going live earlier. Hold on, let me grab my phone. Oh, let me grab my phone. I'll tell you live.
Stop saying all those dirty words on my show. This is my channel now, not yours.
What you talking about, Willis?
I'll take Vault cusses for too much for 200, Alex.
Now, who the hell is Alex?
You know, on the game show.
Oh. Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah, Jeremy. If you're listening still, if you turn your phone to landscape sideways, when you upload it to YouTube, it'll fill up your whole screen and you won't have those black sidebars. Thank you, Debbie, for mentioning that.
What's that?
When you're recording something with your phone, to turn it sideways, horizontally, landscape ways, that way it'll fill up your whole YouTube space.
Yep. I'm gonna carry the ZWiki cam out there with me tomorrow.
Oh, y'all will have fun with that. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, JJ. I didn't know that either until I started doing. I was doing live streams one way, and somebody told me to turn my bubbles sideways, basically. So that's how I figured it out.
No, it's not the ZWiki cam. Yeah, is Sony. That's that night camera. It'll do day and night. But what he filmed with his cell phone.
And don't forget, if you want to get in touch with me, it's lakayatucker@gmail.com. If you want to get in touch with Vault at any time, it's vaultkeeper 2.0@gmail.com. We both have PayPal. We both have Cash App if you're ever feeling generous. And we both have Amazon wish list posted everywhere. Hey, Chase, brother dear. And Bass. I didn't get to say hey to Bass a while ago. But, Vault, what are you doing? You're quiet. This isn't like you. You must have had a bad day.
No. Just, I told you I was doing stuff.
Yeah, but, you know, you got to carry on the conversation, dear.
I was letting you talk.
Well, let's talk about something. Let's talk about the Amityville horror house.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, what you got on it?
Okay. Let me pull out my notebook, my handy dandy notebook.
Is it in your handy backpack?
No, my notebook, not my backpack. My backpack's got my crazy crayons in it. Hold on, let me find the correct page. I got too many punch lists. Alrighty. You know, the land.
Hey, Lisa said hello to you.
Who?
Alicia.
Oh, hello, Alicia. That's my girl. And my little bestie, Jasper. You know, everybody has been trying to talk about the land that the house sits on. It used to belong to the Shinnecock Native Americans. That the house was originally built on their land. And the Shinnecock were known to have been enslaved by European settlers. So you know that's going to come with angst, turmoil, negativity, anger, already. You know, that if emotions and feelings of stuff that have to do with enslavement or encampment leave a negative effect on that land, wherever that land is. So you've already got that against the land in the beginning.
Well, see, I was somewhere I was told, I don't have my notes over here on this yet. Somewhere I was told that or found out or something that
Mm-hmm.
the natives put a curse on that land.
And well, if they did, I could imagine why.
What's up, Bass and Truth? Last Titan.
You know what I mean? Like, I could only imagine why they would if they did. Well, then, after all that's said and done, and the house is built, the Defoes move in the house.
Yeah, the DeVos.
Defoes.
Devos.
It was Ronald Defoe Sr. He was 43.
Yeah, that's the one they said it was doing satanic stuff.
No, that's the Lutzes. We ain't got there yet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wrong family. Oops.
Yep. His wife Louise was 42, and he had children: Dawn 18, Allison 13, Mark 11, John 9, and then we had Defoe Jr. Defoe Jr. is the one that one morning or one night, whatever, went through the house with the .35 Marlin rifle at the age of 23 and killed both his parents and all four of his siblings.
Yeah, I find
that
hard to believe.
Claiming he heard voices urging him to kill his family, which he changed that story several times. How the bodies were discovered was he went to the bar and told bar patrons that he had found his family dead. So the bar patrons went back to the house, seen the bodies, and called 911. And realized everybody was dead. Supposedly, nobody heard gunshots. The neighbors did not hear gunshots. Supposedly, everybody was asleep in the house and nobody woke up. And his gun did not have a silencer of any type.
Yeah,
so I find it mighty strange that not anybody woke up, moved out of bed. So I think two things. Either they were, well, three things. Either they were paralyzed with fear.
I don't believe so.
They were medicated in some way.
That's a good possibility.
Or he rearranged the bodies.
No, because of what I found on that, the body, where the bodies were shot is where they were, because the gut, that's a high-powered rifle, y'all. So when he shot them, the round went through them into the bed under the floor. So all that matched up. They never moved from the position they were in once they were shot.
Yeah.
So that's why I believe the whole, you're the one that come up with that idea, and I kind of like it, was they were actually given some kind of drug or something that paralyzed them. And there's a lot of those out there even back then. And there's a lot of drugs that were out there that they didn't know how to test for that they do now. So,
see, he claimed at first that it was a mob hit that committed the murder. And then the next day is when he confessed to the killings. So it was like a full 24 hours later before he ever even confessed. And then he claimed later on, after being found guilty and incarcerated, he claimed that his sister Dawn, one of the ones that was killed, and two other accomplices were in on it.
Well, then who killed them?
Exactly.
And they were killed in the same fashion that the others were killed. So I find that I say bullshit on that.
They even had to go, you know, Defoe was convicted of second-degree murder. He received 6 sentences of 25 years to life. He died in custody March the 12th of this year at the age of 69.
I said I call bullshit on
And
it.
nobody still knows why he done it, other than the first time he said voices in his head made him do it, which made me wonder if he wasn't suffering from some sort of manic episode or schizophrenia.
Well, let's throw some theories in the wind here.
Go right ahead.
Let's say he was tripping on some kind of drug.
Yeah.
All right. And he got the full effect of it or whatever, and it made him trip. Let's say when he was doing that, maybe whatever he was doing got into the food, water, whatever that everybody else was drinking.
Yeah.
It caused them to pass out or caused them to be incapacitated of some kind of way. Because it's like, what is that date rape drug? You can actually be fully
Rohypnol.
Yeah, you can get hit by Rohypnol depending on what dose you get.
Yeah.
You can be coherent and not understand what's going on, or you can.
Oh yeah, I've been drugged with Rohypnol, and I will tell you, I was awake and I knew what was going on, but I could not do anything about it.
Okay. Well, let's
Like
say
I couldn't control my actions, but I knew what was happening.
Well, let's say you didn't get a full dose. You may get that delirium effect. And he thought, if he was already had mental issues, he could have had a psychotic break and
psychotic break. Yeah.
The problem I have is this is a high-powered rifle, a lever action rifle. There is no way to put a silencer on that gun.
Or suppressor, whatever you call it.
Yeah. So that leaves that out. The only way them people would have laid in that bed like that after at least first 2 rounds, the kids would have hid. Kids, when they get scared, hide.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense. They had to have been drugged, and see, back then they wouldn't have had no way to test for Rohypnol.
JJ asks, who here has nightmares? He said, Jasper said, if so, Freddy's coming to get you. Jasper and his Freddy, that boy, he loves him some Freddy and some Jason and all them. You welcome, Chase. I seen where you said suppressor.
Yeah. Most people don't know what a suppressor is. There is no such thing, y'all, as a silencer. That's a myth. That's a movie shit. The shit y'all see in the movies don't happen.
Well, that's why I chose that word, because I figured everybody would know, you know what I'm saying, would know what it is.
Even with a suppressor, what it does is it drops it below 180 decibels. Now you can run what's called subsonic ammo, which makes it sound even less, because that's what usually, even with a suppressor, what you're hearing is this bullet breaking a sound barrier, that noise.
Okay, well, now that we have the land that has, been tainted for however it was tainted, long story short, the land's been tainted. And now you have this man that has also not only added to the land of being tainted, but the house as well, right? And he could have very well have been possessed because he's on tainted land. And you said there's a saying that the land was cursed. Well, that's a good plausible thing. Well, then you have the Lutzes that move in. Yes, some believe the story of the Lutzes. No, some do not. And I understand it. But we're going to say we do. For theory's sake. Okay? The Lutzes move in. They have children. Apparently, the father practices or delved into the occult. And how I know this is that one of the children, now grown, has said to this day he still has nightmares from that house and his father diving into the occult. And he thinks it was his father diving into the occult that brought on everything that happened in the house.
No.
So
It's a good possibility. Let's say there is some sinister spirit there.
mm-hmm.
And
Or demonic entity.
Yeah, and well, it was able to take over the person that was there, one person that was there before, because they were susceptible. Well, let's say instead of this guy being susceptible to be took over, what if he's susceptible to be manipulated? Like get him into the cult or whatever to get him more susceptible.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's a lot of theories, what ifs, and what happened, what could be's in this, because this is one of those cases nothing makes fucking sense.
I agree. Or it could be coincidentally you have one guy that was on drugs or had a mental break of some sort, killed his family on top of land that had been used and abused, and probably carried negativity with it. And then you've got another guy that moves into the house after all this has happened, coincidentally, who has been diving into the occult. That's like, to me, opening a door and saying, walk on through.
That, or what if he knew about what happened and that's why he moved there, because he was practicing the occult? Because think about it.
Very well could be.
Because think about it. All those people killed right there, that's a form of blood magic and sacrifice.
Yep.
So there's already been blood spilled at that house recently and sacrifice. And he's into the occult and he's like, oh, the trifecta here. Let me see if I can get this place.
Yeah.
What if that's the case? I don't know.
And like I said, then you have, what is it? Psycho Pig from the movies, and you got flies on walls and blood raining down and just all this stuff, right? While the Lutzes were there, etc., etc. The Lutzes move out.
I think some of that was movie theatrics bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. The Lutzes move out. Okay. New people move in. I think they're called the Comtries, something like that. They move in. They live there for a few years. They even have to have the address changed, but because they're hoping people would not come to the house because they're sick of people coming to their new house, right? Mm-hmm. Because of the way Hollywood has portrayed this house. Well, the Lutzes go, and the Lutzes take lie detector tests. Mr. and Mrs. Lutz. They both passed the lie detector test and said what they claimed was true, and they passed the test.
See, I have a problem with those tests. There's a reason why they're not admissible in court, because they're hit and miss. And then you have the whole operator that's reading the test is hit and miss. There's too many variables. That's why they won't allow those in court. You can actually fail one and they ask you questions about a murder and they still can't arrest you just because you failed that test, because it's too susceptible. And there's ways to beat the test. There's certain people out there that can beat the test with using no tricks. But like I said, they're just too and they're not actually called lie detectors. They're called what is the damn actual name of those things? They're called deception detectors.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say they were being honest. Then why did that activity stop? What stopped it? I know Lorraine visited the house multiple times.
Yeah. I'm beginning to wonder, though, if Lorraine wasn't picking up on two different things. One, the horror from the land and the horror from the murders. And then on a second occasion would be because Mr. Lutz was diving into the occult. Because who knows what all he opened up spiritually, in a sense, or conjured, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
he probably, when you dabble, you can open up Pandora's box.
Yeah.
So who knows what everything he picked up or had attached.
Uh, I don't know. I said there's so many variables to this story that it's like, which way do you go and which one do you take?
Yeah. But I just find it strange that, like I said, we're basing it on saying the Lutz told the truth and everything is true and nothing was fabricated, right?
Up chaos. Yep.
I just find it funny that you have 3 different occurrences. You've got the Native American issue they had with settlers there and being enslaved. You have a murder of a whole family being slain there. And then you have another family that has nothing but supernatural crap happen. And you tell me, when all 3 of these are gone, when the dude's in prison, the family moves out, another family moves in, and everything just stops, stands still, nothing more.
I said that's the problem. That's the part I have a problem with. How does a place go from being that paranormally active to turning off like a switch?
The only reason I could see it being dormant is because dormancy usually happens when somebody's there that has no psychic ability or no sensitive ability at all. You see what I'm saying? They're not attracted to it. They're not drawn into it. It's not drawn to them. It doesn't approach them. It goes dormant and waits.
Hold on, I just remembered something. That didn't Lorraine tell you that the house had went silent or some shit like that?
I don't remember. JJ wants to know, Vaught, how come you don't show yourself tonight?
Because Lakaya's not showing herself, and I'm actually in the recliner.
He's laid back.
That, and I'm working on a gun, so I don't want to get Lakaya's channel in trouble.
Kai said that's because Lorraine put the psychic smackdown on that place. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat.
Yeah. See, this is one of those things that Kaya likes. I mean, not Kaya, that Chaos likes.
Yeah.
I think Chaos is at work, though.
Chase said, Vaught, please tell my son Ace the sweet nightmare thing.
What do you mean the sweet night? Oh, you want me to do the sweet nightmares? Is that what you're talking about, Chase?
It's got to be.
Okay. Are you listening, Ace? Sweet nightmares.
Cass says he's on my way home.
Okay.
And he's probably itching to get in here and say something all about Amityville.
Yeah, so you better, hey, be careful, but hurry the ass up.
And don't type and drive. You know, that's like a big no-no for me.
Headset on talking to it.
Oh, I probably said I didn't think about that. I did not think about that at all. I've got a headache today.
Yes, you are a headache. That's beside the point, though.
Vault, don't make me reach through this computer screen now.
I ain't worried about you.
Chase said he just punched me. Ace is a cutie.
Mm-hmm.
He's a nightmare kid.
Of course.
Excuse me. We have a whole gaggle of them.
Yep. Hey, y'all, there's 26 people. We had 30 people watching a while ago. There's 26 people in here and 27 likes. I like that. We got more likes than people watching. We need to y'all share so we can get the numbers up.
Even though we're being kind of boring tonight.
We're not being boring.
Well, we're kind of just laid back, chilling. We're not really like, it's not like your stream. It's just kind of chill.
That's what you have over here. You have.
I know. I have just chill and positivity, man.
Yeah, we're not
Chill
going.
and positivity. Sean told me earlier he had to put his comments on approve. The trolls are out. I was like, yep, I know.
Yeah, all mine are on approve. So if and then it automatically, if you put a certain keyword in there, mine nixes it. I don't even get to see it. So
yeah, and if you're a mod for my channel, Vault's channel, DW's or Sean's or Dogman Cam's, just be ready with your wrenches because the trolls are running amok.
It's time to make some troll stew.
Troll stew.
Yeah, so mollywop them fuckers. Where did? Oh, there it is.
You were crazy. Did you hit the like button?
Hell yeah! First thing I did when I got in here.
All right then. That's how we roll.
Yep. See, I knew there was more people lurking than.
Thanos says, what do you think about Jeff having real Dogman pics soon from the gentleman who Gramps killed one by accident? To be honest, I don't know because I don't watch his channel.
That, and I don't talk about other people. I don't do that.
And it's not because I just don't watch anybody.
No.
I don't even watch Vault stuff.
No.
I watch Jeremy stuff. That's about it. And I watch Sean's occasionally.
You got to give Chase a nuke sword.
I can't. I'm not on YouTube, remember?
Oh yeah, and I can't do it. We'll get you one, Chase.
I need to get him one and Jeremy one.
Yep. But like I said, it's just a bunch of people that can't figure out how to make content, run around causing trouble. I think it's hilarious. And hopefully I got my point across the other night. Because I don't repeat myself.
Yeah, you do, but that's beside.
Oh no, I'm gonna show them better than I can tell them.
Yeah, Thanos, I just answered your question. You must be running behind the stream.
Yeah. We don't talk about other people's channel unless they're part of the family. Jeff,
we're okay.
Jeff is a friend of the family's, but we don't talk about other people's channels. That's a good way to get shit started. Even good, bad, or whatever, because words can be misunderstood or misthrown, and then you have trolls that go around and post stuff that ain't true and shit like that. So it's just easier to keep it down. Huh? Well, I can't see that.
What type of spirit happening do you feel comfortable in dealing with? I know Lakaya is the first to go, but I'd like to hear your thoughts.
What? I don't understand this question.
Do you deal with spirits, man?
No, spirits don't stay around me very long. Kind of like putting bacon around a dog, man. It ain't gonna stay there very long.
They don't bother, like spiritual stuff. It doesn't bother Vault.
Nope.
He just goes, Lakaya, handle it.
That, or I tell her to get the fuck away or pay rent. I don't care. You know. That and evil entities just don't bother me because why would an evil entity bother an evil person? It's kind of defeating the purpose.
Yeah.
That's one of the things the trolls did get right. Vault's a bad guy. He's very mean and evil. Yep.
Duh.
Y'all just don't know. I'm
So
trying
what's your plan for the night, Vault?
not selling you.
Well, that's not fair. I wanted to go finish Christmas shopping. I got 3 presents to get.
I'm working on 2 guns.
Oh.
I'm trying to keep the G word off your channel because you didn't want it. So what actually?
Vault, you done said every dirty word there is under the sun.
Okay, well fuck it then.
Stop. Now quit.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Uninvited guest on Vault's land gets a bacon sandwich and told to go out back.
I'm not giving away bacon sandwiches. Tinkerbell would get upset at me. She said them monsters can get their own bacon. Your damn Squatch dog's getting on my nerves over here.
Why?
But she keeps picking up my damn toes.
Aw. She just wants loving.
No, I done told her she ain't got no thumbs. She can't help. She done walked off my damn 2 screwdrivers.
Give me 2 seconds. You talk. I got to take something for a headache. My head is about to bust open.
Told y'all she was a headache. She's not here, so I can get her now.
I think it's because I got out in the cold earlier.
Probably.
Every time I get cold, I get a bad headache.
Chase, I got the barrel did come in, so I got to go pick up that Red Wolf barrel. Well, it's a Long Wolf barrel for the Red Wolf and those magazines tomorrow. So regardless, it's either going to be a 40 caliber or a 357 SIG. I ain't made my mind up yet. I know it's going to stay at 40 for a little while anyway because I got too many damn 40 caliber rounds. But it takes about 2 minutes to change it to a 357 SIG.
Oh, Vault.
Yes.
I want to read you something.
Do I want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for you. It's not done yet, though.
Oh, Lord.
But I'm going to share it with everybody because I may forget before Christmas and not finish it.
Is it a nursery rhyme?
Sorta.
Okay.
Okay. 'Twas the night before Yule, and all through the woods, not a creature was stirring, even if it could. The leaves were all strewn across the ground with care, in hopes that Mr. Yeti soon would be there. The birds were all nestled, all snug in their nest, while visions of eggs danced by their chest. And Mama in her moo-moo, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long solstice nap. When out in the woods arose such a clatter, I sprang from my chair to see what was the matter. Over by the window I seen a bright flash. I opened the shutters and tore up the sash. The moon in the sky lit up the way. It gave the appearance of maybe midday, when what to my wondering eye should appear, a dog-man sleigh and 8 tiny deer. With a big old driver, fluffy like a teddy, I knew right then it must be Saint Yeti. Hold on. More rapid than raptors, his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Asher, now Maple, now Oak, now Pecan, on Vomit, on Stupid, on Thunder and Bloke, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, run away, run away, run away all. As dry leaves before the wild tornadoes fly, when they meet an obstacle mount a mile high, up to the rooftop the coursers they flew, with the woods full of cryptids, Mr. Yeti too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the pawing and stomping of each huge hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Mr. Yeti came with a bound. He was all fur from his head to his foot. His hair was all dirty with ashes and soot. There you go.
I like that. That was a good one, y'all. I like that. That was good.
I'm not done with it, but that was going to be your Yule gift. Happy Yule blessings and winter solstices, everybody, by the way.
I like that, y'all.
But I didn't finish it, and I've been working and had so much of other stuff to do. I was like, well, let me just read what I got while I can.
That's the best present ever. I like that.
Oh, but I had to, put mom in a moo-moo because, we Southern folk, we wear the moo-moos down here.
Oh, Lord.
You can't have a mama without a moo-moo.
I like that. That would make a damn hellacious fucking little.
Well, I was going to make a whole video for you, and I probably still might, but it's just going to be probably too late for Christmas, and it's too late for Yule, so. Roth, the moo-moo is like a big caftan,
It's a sleeping cap.
No, a moo-moo's a big, like a sheet shirt.
Oh, the moo-moo. Oh, shit.
The moo-moo.
It's a sleeping gown.
But it's big, like real big. And comfortable. Moo-moos are comfortable. Wait, since I'm wondering, in Rudolph cartoon, was Bumble a Bigfoot?
I think so.
I think so, too.
He was a Yeti.
Yeah. To me, Yeti and Bigfoot are synopsises. They're the same thing. One's just a different color and lives in the snow.
That damn chat moves too fast over here. By the time I get 3 words read and it's gone, I'm like, where the fuck did it go? And then I had to chase it up the stream. Like I said, I like that. That was a good one.
Why, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I just bought you books.
Yes. But if anybody would care to buy me or purchase anything, you could always check out my Amazon wish list under my community tab. It's the first link at the top. Anything is greatly appreciated, and a percentage of it goes to, I don't know what I chose. I think it's the Heart Association, but I could be wrong. Yeah. I chose something to donate to. I just don't remember what. I don't know how to go back and check that either. Do you, Vault?
I have to look. I'm not sure. I ain't never looked. Mine's on the
Wounded Paw Project.
Yeah, mine's on the Wounded
Paw. But I can't remember. I chose something, but I can't remember what it is.
That's what Tinkerbell told me to put it on.
Well, mine was chosen a while ago. I just can't remember.
Now you made me forget what I was going to say. I don't know. It'll come back to me.
And you can always donate to my PayPal at Tabby1982 or my Cash App, money sign, Tab7582.
I even had them gift wrap your presents.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, I can't rap with the shit.
Well, I know that. Yes, and Wig, I love Lisa Frank stuff. Absolutely.
Did Chaos tell me about what's the?
I don't know. I was wondering that too.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
He jumped a gun on that one.
Did he tell you he won in a scratch off 5K? Huh? Like, for real, or is this a joke? Sean, you're right. Duct tape fixes any Christmas wrapping. That is bad. Absolutely. But you know what I did this year? I bought bags.
Yeah. First off, I know I can't wrap, and I don't have the patience for that shit, so I'm not doing it.
I bought bags. I said I'm not wrapping. I have purchased 2, 4, 6 gifts. 2 for Cobra, 2 for Lethal, and 2 for Autumn. And I got 1 more to get them a piece. And that's all my kids are getting.
I don't want nothing.
You're not getting nothing. You have me. I'm a gift in itself.
I hope the exchange program still works.
You better hush your mouth. Hush your mouth, boy.
You stepped in that one.
Little bitch, this ain't layaway.
I ain't saying nothing about layaway. I said exchange.
You're horrible.
Thank you. I don't even try very hard.
You are horrible.
Chaos, did you win some money that only Chase knows about?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. We're supposed to be your besties, your brother and your sister.
He said he didn't win shit.
But, don't tell us anything.
I don't think he knows.
Destiny said, seen that coming. Paul's evil, y'all.
Hey, I've warned everybody. Don't act surprised. I said,
I forgot I had one of these Kim lights hanging around my neck.
That way
I looked down and was like, my boobs are glowing. And then I realized, wow.
I told you, she should have been a blonde.
Oh, Chase, you're going to love her. I promise you.
I can't wait for him to meet her either. She's getting on my damn nerves. Just leave that alone. That's pliers. Quit.
Cass said the only thing I won was integration.
I don't think you won that either.
Cass, you went okie.
Yeah, he wants this.
Intergestion.
Oh, okay.
Cass, your typing sucks. You're typing like Vault.
Okay, I talk to my phone. I don't type. If it don't, so
I know, and it says the craziest shit, and people in chat will look at it and read it and be like, "What is he talking about?"
The phone don't know. I confuse, or either it does it on purpose.
And then I have to decipher it for you.
Well, that phone died, y'all. It committed suicide by hammer.
Indigestion. Okay. That makes sense.
He got the heartburn. I think he swallowed a beard hair.
What is that? Something indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Ah, damn. Well, you got that to look forward to, brother. She just
Vault, like I said, he doesn't type ever. He does the speech to text, and some of the shit.
I don't have time for all that shit.
Some of the shit he sends me, you guys, it like literally you need a magnifying glass and tweezers and 6 people from 12 different countries to decipher it, because you can't. It's Fultonese. You can't tell what it is.
I know what I said. It's all that matters.
Yeah, only you. It matters, though, when you're sending it to somebody else and they don't know what you're saying.
You're supposed to figure it out. It's a surprise. I told you just couldn't figure it out. That other phone had Tourette's, though. It did what it wanted when it wanted to.
Yeah.
He couldn't understand Vault. I forgot one time I was telling him to do something, and it didn't even sound like what the hell I said. I'm like, what the hell?
Wig says, eat a pickle. Pickles counteract heartburn. Yeah, Wig told me that the other day, too.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Okay. It's a vinegar. So now you got. Wig said drink vinegar. Okay.
No, I'll just eat the pickle. You want in, brother?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. How did I know this was coming?
Think about it. Did you drink all my coffee? Did you drink all my coffee?
Will that let it go through to him?
What?
That link that I posted? Can he see that link?
Yeah, I see the link now. Yeah, he can grab it and come in.
Okay.
And you got to make sure it's him because somebody else can grab it and come in too.
Don't they know I'll kick them?
Well, they do now.
Okay, then.
Yep, I heard him.
Hello. What's going on, people?
What's going on?
Hey,
Hello.
you hold on one real quick, 1 second.
Hi.
What you
Hi,
doing,
baby.
So, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, because I just got a Christmas present and a shotgun.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It shoots-
goodness.
It shoots twice.
It's a Nerf gun. It's not a real
It's a Nerf gun.
Hey, you got to shoot your daddy in the forehead for me.
It shoots twice.
Cool.
It's actually
Yes.
a really good Nerf gun.
Yeah, shoot your daddy in the booty.
He said shoot the dad in the booty.
Yeah. Don't worry, you probably will.
I tell you,
Jesus.
I ain't for his man bun.
Go to live
Hey,
stream
hey,
call it.
What are you saying?
So is Santa Claus gonna bring you some more dinosaur stuff?
Yeah. He's gonna bring me a. Do you know Jurassic Park? The first one with the Donald Rex and the Mosasaurus and the T-Rex.
Uh-huh.
They have two. They have colossal ones. They're giant. Probably $100 or 90,000. 90,000.
Oh, goodness.
You been that good this year?
Yeah, really good.
Okay.
I've been hugging my brother to say goodnight, but I saw my dad and I showed him my shotgun. He liked it. It's actually a really good shotgun. It's just a toy one. It's a Nerf gun.
That's okay.
So you hold it really hard, it shoots 2 bullets out at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Vault, we got to get you one of them so you and him can play together.
Yeah.
We can hunt the elusive chaos. What do you think?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing I really love to do, I have a Harry Potter thing. A Harry Potter wand. It's an evil wand from the bad guys. It has a little skull in it, like a skull, but it was just a mask.
That's cool. I have a wand too.
I have one very rare Hot Wheels car. It's a shark one. It's rare.
Oh, Vault? Uncle Vault has one that looks like a toilet.
A toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Vault collects Hot Wheels.
I have a shark one. It's rarer than a bone shaker.
Oh, that's cool.
I got 2 of the bone shakers.
I also have some very epic. It's a Bigfoot action figure.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. I was jealous.
It was epic. You could probably get one of your own. I got it at Bull Moose.
You got it.
It was on the top shelf. It was a really good one.
Okay. Well, so I hadn't been very good this year, so Santa Claus probably ain't gonna bring me very much.
Well, you could have Cole or a Bigfoot thing. Probably both of them, Cole and something cool. Both of them. That'd be weird or nice.
Well, hey, one of these good nights and I love yous because mom's ready to go back to bed, right?
Good night. I love you. I have one more thing to tell you.
What's that?
I have King Kong vs. Godzilla figures, both of them.
So what are we gonna do tomorrow morning?
Cool.
Both of them, but
Well, no, we're gonna sit down and record.
We're
You're gonna tell a couple stories.
we're gonna sit down at last night. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna tell. I'm gonna tell a couple stories, and my stories are both Wendigo stories.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
one.
It might change by the morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good story.
Oh, that sounds cool.
2 of them. Nah, I'll say the one last night. That camera.
No, that looked like it was Chase.
Uh,
No, Red Wolf.
I think that was Chase.
All
or
right,
Red
say
Wolf.
good nights. And your I love yous to Auntie and Uncle.
Good night. I love you.
Love you too, Bubba.
Hey, Iron Dogger.
Hey, Iron Dogger.
Bye.
Love you too, sweetheart. You have a good night, okay?
That was
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, give me a kiss. Good night, buddy. Give me a kiss. I love you so much. We'll see you. I'll see you in the morning, okay? Hey, what's going on?
All right, we heard from the start of the show. I guess we get the runner up now.
Wow. Well, you know, I'm like chopped liver all of a sudden. He wants to listen to Uncle Vault and the Dogman Man, DW. So it's like, what about me? I'm like chopped liver now.
Yeah, you missed all the Amityville talk.
We'll tell it tomorrow. Okay? All right?
He's got the bug now.
I know, right?
Iron Dogger, I've been liking those videos y'all been putting out. Makes me want to get back up there. Lakaya scared she'll get lost in the snow, though.
Can you hear me?
Well, the speaker, I think was not.
Chase, what are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Oh, well, Ace was going to talk to Okie.
Ace, what you doing, my man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Remember when he said that I had a flaming booty? He was the only one that had a flaming booty in the house. He's the only one.
Oh,
He has
goodness.
a nuclear booty.
Oh, he does.
Nuclear.
You telling off on Daddy, huh?
So I'm throwing him under the bus. Tell him what your theory is on Bigfoot.
I don't think I don't think Bigfoot can teleport. I think he can run so fast that he can stop time.
Oh,
Oh, that's a new theory.
I like that theory.
I do too. It sounds better than the whole portal.
You know, that actually makes me sit here and think. Like, that's a good theory. Do you believe in Bigfoot, Ace? You think Bigfoot's real?
Yeah.
What about Dogman? Do you think Dogman's real?
Yeah.
All
That's why
right.
that's why I try to stay away from the woods as possible.
Tell
Oh,
him, what
that's-
happens, tell him what happens when I take you in the woods. What you do?
No.
I bet Let's go back home.
Oh, that's okay. I do the same thing. Don't worry. That's why I let Vault go out in the woods. I stay at home.
I just leave her a bunch of snacks until
That's why I think anybody that goes out there are brave individuals because I am not one.
What just happened?
You might have matched the book. I don't know. Well,
Now, see,
so-
Vault, this is why I told you watch what you
Something
say over
happened.
here on my channel because it's
I
a
know.
kid channel.
I know that.
It's back
Thank
on.
you, Iron Dogger. Thank you. We're just a big family here. Everybody.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Vault.
Yeah.
Tell Ace how important it is to go out in the woods and learn how to track animals and
No.
Okay.
No.
You put a stop to that real quick. Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
That's Chaos.
I don't know who he is.
Chaos has got to talk to me.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Nice.
Chaos is Oki's dad.
Okay.
Say hey, silly.
Hi.
Hey, buddy, how you doing? Don't worry, me and your dad talk on the phone. We'll get you guys together and have a chat. How about that?
Hey, he tells a lot of great stories.
Yeah, he's got some funny ones too. I'll have to let you hear it.
Maybe I have one about my dad.
Don't be telling them stories about me.
Okay, fine.
Hey, did you talk your dad into getting you the shoes and the boots today? Is what I want to know.
Yeah. Did you get your shoes and boots, or just the boots?
Just boots.
A win for me.
Hey, man,
Doesn't matter. I still got a jacket.
Yeah, you did get a jacket out of it.
hey, man, you had to have a conversation. I had to teach you how to get more out of your dad.
Don't listen to him. He'll get you in trouble.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't listen to him because I got
Okay.
3 books. out of him
Okay.
today.
Hey,
Okay, listen.
hey, Uncle Val to give you some more tactical gear and trade it out with your daddy for some in red shoes.
You dirty dog.
Yeah, don't feel bad. He's done the same thing to me. I had to limit their talk time.
Hey, Uncle Val likes red shoes too now. So.
Yeah. He had some old fancy red and ones. He thought he was gonna wear them out on the streets, but he was wrong.
He said he just wanted to be fashionable.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I said. I want to take these to school. I'm like, no. Your mama can buy you them type of shoes.
There's nothing
He
wrong.
doesn't let me do anything. She's the
Oh.
worst sometimes.
Tell
That's just us mamas for you.
tell them what you call what my name is in the store. What you call me
What?
when you were like, oh, I'll call you this.
Oh,
He calls me the no man when we walk around the store.
because all he says in the store is no.
I can relate to that. Yeah.
He's cut out.
That's a parent for you.
Oh,
Why?
bad. I don't know. We got bad service, bro.
We can still hear you.
Oh Jesus, we got quiet.
Hey, there's nothing. Hey, there's nothing wrong with learning how to track though. What if your puppy gets out and gets away from the home? You got to be able to go find them.
You don't have a dog.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Well, he don't know about it yet. Remember that dog
Well,
show? Said we might get that one.
Oh,
Well, he knows now.
Yeah, Bolt.
Vault did that to me earlier. I was on speakerphone.
Do you
I
want?
was on speakerphone.
Do you
And
want to?
hold on, please, sir. I was on.
Another dog?
Do I want another dog? Well, yeah.
She's a
We're
squash
gonna,
dog.
nothing's gonna happen to the dog. We're gonna tell you
You know
extra
what?
care.
She's a squash dog.
I will
That's the
put it
thing.
on.
That's the
Hey.
thing.
I'll
This
get in
dog-
trouble.
Hey, just tell him this dog right here is special. She used to hang out with squatches.
Yeah, this dog hangs out with Bigfoot. Seriously.
Mm-hmm. Lakaya saved it.
Yeah, the dog was sick. Okay, I saved the dog. Just a special dog.
And she's got special eyes.
Yeah, she's got squatch eyes. She can see squatches in the woods. The way until you see her eyes, they are special.
I had to get you another. I had to get you a
Well,
picture.
did we
Not walking off of my toes.
this?
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, he's still having a hard time. Hey, yeah, let's change the subject.
Okay.
But yeah. But yeah, he calls me no man because every time we go in the store, he'll ask for 1,000 things, and I'll tell him no every time.
You sound like Bolt.
Yeah, I got them skills.
You sound just like Bob.
Is that what Bob does to you? Look at
Yes, yes.
Your name is No Dad. Your name is No Dad.
I don't know what she's talking about, y'all.
Hey man, hey, listen, don't let chaos fool you. He told me earlier he was hooping and hollering in the car because he won money on a scratch off.
Did you win 50 cents?
I didn't win anything. What are you talking about? I couldn't get lucky enough. I can't even win $1 on those things.
Man, listen, he's just not telling you because he wants to buy you something nice.
You remember that time that Paul told everybody Lakaya was pregnant? Okay, this is kind of like the same thing. You know what I mean?
Hey, Lethal and Autumn.
What's going
Everybody, if you like gaming, go check out Sanctum Games and give them a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe. That's my kids.
Yeah, I'd be playing with them now, but my Xbox fell down.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I got to go get another one of those too.
It makes a noise now when you move it.
Yeah, it failed. I told you. It tripped.
What?
That's the thing. Go to bed.
It tripped.
It tripped right off the table, huh?
No.
Well, it wasn't on the table when it fell, but that's beside the point.
Oh.
Tell everybody good night.
What?
Tell everybody good night.
No.
Jesus.
Night, Eddie.
Y'all just encourage him. Stop that.
Night,
Say good night.
No.
Night, little wolf.
Good night.
I would never encourage bad behavior.
Yeah, okay.
Me and him's gonna have to talk for a little while tomorrow.
Yeah,
Sean said, how can you vault proof an Xbox? I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
Shit, I'm going in the room. Go to bed.
yeah.
Robert says his PS4 Pro Blu-ray eyes out.
Well, mine, I've had the Xbox. Mine's so old, I got one of the original X's, and it didn't act right, and I had it didn't. I didn't have a hammer, but Xboxes can't fly. I don't care how fast that fan turns.
Lethal said, you can't, Sean. He always finds a way. And Lethal's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Bolt, you are the worst when it comes to technology.
I'm not the worst.
Where's your phone?
Which part?
Where's your Xbox?
It's over here. Part of it. It just makes a noise. Sounds like it's got rocks on it when they turn it on, but that's beside the point. Well, look, I like regular stuff. Like, give me a topographical map and a sextant compass. I'm happy.
Well, Chaos, what is your take on Amityville?
It's more speculation than anything else. I mean, we know some stuff, but we don't know a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like after the fact. I don't know. I don't know how true some of the stuff is, but I had seen and read some interviews that Lorraine Warren, when they were doing the movies, the Conjuring movies, that she was a lot more forthcoming in private with the writing team and the director than she would have been, doing an interview like right up to the end, until she passed away. That there were a couple of things, a couple of late interviews before she passed away that I saw that she, what was the way she put it? I can't remember her exact words, that she more or less kind of gave the writing team and the director the inside track on what really happened in these cases and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, I understand every single movie has movie magic, but it makes me wonder how much of that movie magic wasn't just stuff that was added in to kind of spice the movies up. How much of it was actually, truer
Yeah.
to what she had said to them. I mean, I came in when I was warming up the Jeep at work, so I didn't hear everything you guys were talking about as far as, all that stuff. But from what little I had been able to find, I can't remember the guy's name, but when settlers were starting to settle that land, that originally that land was like a lot of farmland, like it would have been, got to, build your house, grow food, try to support the community, all the people around you, as well as your own family. And that this person, I can't remember his name, was practicing in occult rituals. They call it devil worshiping, but I don't quite know if that would have really been, not by our standards today, because I mean, our standards today of like, devil worshiping is like basically acid orgies and a little bit of bloodletting, which, in most major religions, you're going to find that anyway. They just don't do it in the front of the house. They do it in the back of the house.
Yeah.
So, but he had been practicing occult rituals for whatever reason, whatever he had been getting into, and then it might have tainted the land. And as things grow up around it, you get the DeFeos that, I don't know if they built the house or moved into the house when it was already built. But, and then you got Ronnie DeFeo, who's practicing some, heavy occult / in the name of Satanism type of thing. And that, whatever that woke up, might have been already in the land. There might have been already something there. Like you had said earlier, sometimes things like that will go dormant.
Yeah.
And what was it? Wasn't it a very, very short time after the murder of the DeFeo family that the Lutzes moved in?
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months. I mean, something could have been stewing in that place, or it might have kind of maybe gone dormant to that point. And, when they get in there, they're bringing that energy and all that stuff that we normally do when we get into a place or we occupy an area. And that kind of more or less woke it right up. And it started doing its thing. Now, whether George Lutz was, because I don't know a whole lot. I've never actually read his book, but on his experiences about it. But whether he was practicing occult rituals or looking into that kind of life and practice before moving into that house, considering what was in there, it might have been something that he might have started after the fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And personal opinion, and it's only speculation from me, I think that when the Warrens came out in the media and they started doing shows and doing interviews and talking to papers and all that stuff, they got chastised really, really hard. They got beat down real hard by people, because people just didn't want to believe it wasn't something that was openly talked about. And I think in the beginning, they were more forthcoming with information. But as time went on, they were not, because they were more or less pulling stuff back. Honestly, I think the Warrens were, because I know a lot of people like to call them hoaxers, and they didn't do this and didn't do that. My personal belief on that, just from what I've tried to dig up about them and learn what they did and how they did things, I think they were a lot more powerful and intelligent when it came to cases like this than most people will give them credit for. And I think a lot of that comes from Lorraine's side of things because of the abilities that she had, and with his knowledge of demonology and really digging into things like this. I think that the both of them were kind of like the Sam and Dean of the real world, only they had like a bigger step on it, because she was an incredibly gifted woman in a lot of ways. And all you have to do is watch interviews with her after Ed had passed away, and it's just her. And if you can pick up on those little things that she's saying, kind of read in between the lines, I think that you'll get a lot of your answers there. But she was very, very good at kind of playing that game where I'm going to tell you this, but I'm not going to tell you this. I'm going to be really cryptic about it, that type of thing. I think you really have to dig into them and what they would do and how they did it to be able to. And in all honesty, I know that these were movies that were based on true stories, but I think in a way there might be little bits and pieces in there that may, you know, kind of stand out to you. I think you have to kind of go over all of it as far as that goes. And when I was watching them, like I said, I mean, I know their movies. A lot of them are, you know, emphasized on having that shock value and that shock factor. And the whole Devil Made Me Do It storyline, I loved the movie. I haven't really dug into that case a whole lot. So I don't know how much of that is actually true. But I know that they would go after people who were doing stuff like that. That was kind of also their thing too. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a give and take thing. And I think it's all what you believe, what you want to believe, and how much you want to dig into something if you find it that interesting, you know? Sorry, I didn't mean to run on like that so long.
Oh, no. Okay, well, what do you think about when the other family, after the Lutzes move out, the newest family that moves in, what do you think when they say they have absolutely nothing happening there?
I think that it could be a couple of things. I think that maybe the Warrens actually took care of what the issue was in there. You know, I mean, who's to say that her having the abilities that she has, and even if she had this tower of iron will, you know, sis, as well as I do, even if you have this tower of iron will, something can still attach itself to you and follow you.
Oh, absolutely.
And I mean, that could have been one case. While drawing those entities out, they could have actually done something in their little bag of tricks that could have caused a portal to close. Because I mean, kind of honestly, just the way, and I'm not even talking about the movies, but if you look at all the writing that has been done about them, interviews that they've done with them, they were adept in kind of all phases of the game. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were able to close a portal once they had made communication with whatever these spirits were.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't the case, because I don't think the story's BS. I don't think that they're BS. And like I said, that's personal opinion on what I've looked up and what I've read about them in listening to them speak as well. But it's a good possibility that there are some people out there who are just completely closed off to that idea. Stuff could be flying around the house and little things could be happening, and you could just be like, honey, is the coffee done? I'm gonna go get the paper. You know, it's one of those things where it's like they could be a family that's just like, I don't believe in this garbage. It doesn't exist. It don't happen. And it's kind of almost like, I think in some cases they could kind of just bounce right off of you. You know,
well,
but
that's what I was saying to Balt earlier. I think maybe the house and the land have fallen dormant. And until the right person with the right psychic link, sensitivity, connection, you know, with the right oomph, like a battery, to charge it back up, I think it'll stay dormant. But I think it's gonna take the right person to move in or be there on that property and in that house for it to kickstart again.
Well, you know what? I actually have a topic. It's kind of along the same lines, but it doesn't have anything to do with Amityville. It's a question I've had. And every time I've been on the phone with you and Vault, I have forgotten to ask this question. I remember a couple of chilling and chattings ago, when I was actually at lunch at work, and you had mentioned like a ritualistic dagger that had a black handle.
Mm-hmm.
Anathema. Okay, so when I had that, there's a couple of experience. Actually, I actually did this one experience that I talked about in the Blueberry Plains. I did it in my very first video, but I didn't know how to write or narrate for YouTube. I was terrible at that point. Mm-hmm. So I'm redoing that. I'm also going to do that UFO story that I had in October of last year, October of 2020. That I hadn't said anything to anybody else. It was just you guys that knew that.
Yeah.
But the guy that I went with and had this experience when he said something was following him, and I'm like, okay, let's go kick their ass. I mean, I'm sitting there and I've got a mouthful of, House of Pizza steak bomb. And he's like, no, it's something more than that. Well, when we finally get out there, I don't give too much away. He pulls out this dagger. It had the black handle. It didn't really have a hilt on it. It just kind of, it was like the black handle. There was a piece that connected the handle and the blade, and the blade was somewhat slightly curved. It was maybe about 4.5 inches long, as I remember. Because I mean, we were in the dark, but it was, I mean, the moon was full, but this thing was gleaming. So it was, I don't know if he polished the blade or not, but it was very kind of almost silvery, or had that kind of chromish steel color to it.
Yeah.
And when you, I don't know if that falls within that type of thing, but he had always said he was a Wiccan and had practiced that when he lived in Georgia. Now, I mean, in all honesty, for me, after getting to know you guys, and I'm not putting anybody down, you can be what you are, call yourself what you are, but after talking with you and Vault for a while and getting to learn a lot of things that I didn't know, to me, a Wiccan is kind of like a pagan in training, almost.
Yeah,
in some ways.
A Wiccan is the religious aspect. A Wicca is a religion. That's the difference. Wicca, you have a set of ethics to follow. That's that, but you can be a practitioner of magic and be a Wiccan. But Wicca is a religion. It's just like Christianity. It's a religion. You've got this. You've got a set of codes and ethics you follow. See, that's why I can't. Wicca does not work for me, because I am one of those outside of the box type of girls.
Right.
So,
well, the reason why I wanted to ask you about that is because when you mentioned that, I'm like, dude.
That would be what you saying he was Wiccan, though. That would be his athame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was one of those things. And then he does this thing. I don't, and this kind of like, I want to be cryptic about it because I don't want to give too much away. So people are like, well, I've already heard him talk about it on Lakaya's stream, so I don't need to watch a video. But it's one of those things where it was like, he does this like protection circle. And next thing you know, you've got these 3 very large man-shaped shadows coming in towards us. And it was one of those things where it was like, this was before I went up to Oxford, Maine and had that experience and all that stuff. This was late summer 1995. Because I remember my grandfather passed away in April of 95. So this had to have been somewhere around end of August, early September. And I have never felt like that. Like it was just this, like all of the happiness literally kind of just sucked away from you, made me ill, nauseous. My head started to hurt. And I'm standing there. He looks at me and he's like, you all right? I'm like, no, I'm not all right. I'm like, can we leave? He's like, I need to ask them questions. I'm like, dude, what are you fucking doing, man? But yeah, so I found that extremely interesting. I'm like, dude, I've seen one of those before. I was like, oh, okay, all right.
Leave that baby alone.
Uh-oh, what's Vault doing to the baby?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting here.
Wet Willie.
Hey, I'm gonna teach him some of them tricks I was talking about teaching you.
Oh, slide over. Oh, I gotta have a little fun.
Remember the trick I showed you with a gun?
Oh, that kind of fun? No.
I'm gonna show him how to dislocate your finger.
That's okay.
Oh, I got enough.
All right.
I got enough drawn with him kicking me in my shins.
Bo, doesn't that sound like me and you?
Mm-hmm. You look short.
Dude, I felt so bad today. We were play wrestling. He was doing some karate kicks, and I caught his foot and used my other foot and swept his other feet out from under him. I didn't think that one through. He landed on the back of his head on the hardwood floor.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to catch him, but nah, I felt so bad. Put a little knot on his head.
This builds character.
Was this the little ninja I heard over the phone when you called me at my last break earlier tonight?
No, that was my smallest. Well, they were both beating on me, but yeah, that was my littlest boy. He's 2, about to be 2. He's gonna turn 2 on the 24th.
He's a cutie too.
I just used to duct tape mine to the wall.
Yeah, I got him. I got him one of those little power wheels. So, and what's weird, they're like remote control. So I can't wait. I'm gonna set up ramps. I'm gonna jump him off of ramps and stuff.
Bass says Chase pulled a Cobra Kai.
Hey, my cousin got Jasper. Jeremy got Jasper one of those things last year. And those things are a lot harder to drive than you think. They got a pool in the backyard, and he drove his son into the pool. And they just say Jasper don't let his daddy drive him no more.
Well, you guys, it's about that time to call it. I know Vault's got a lot of stuff to do, and I've got to finish up. Thank you, Chaos, for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
By. I appreciate y'all both. And for the people listening, you can find my email in the description below. You can find my Cash App, my PayPal if you think I deserve a donation or a tip. You can find my Amazon wish list link in my community tab on my channel. I love each and every one of you.
Hey, I got a tip for you. I got a tip for you.
Go right ahead.
Don't look up when it's raining.
Oh my God, Vault. And with that, we're out. See you later, lovelies. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night. Sweet dreams.